innocence then by the koans to get you to come out of your shell and find out who you really are.
Doing well, and welcome to the light stream portion of today's stream. And yeah, let's jump right into it. I thought we would start with the card instead of like the astrological portion. And so today, as I shuffled through the deck, a very particular card that's really speaking through to me, and if it does speak through to you, great. Again, if not, it's all good. Is the Earthed card. And we look at this being, this woman, as she's kind of floating there in her own light, in her own wonderful, like, information all around her. She's very much aware of everything that's going on within her own space and appreciating everything, but kind of having a hands-off approach to this vast, desolate world around her. And not to say desolate like in any kind of like negative connotation, but it's a world that is full of potential. Soil that has yet to be tilled, work that has yet to be done. There's just so much possibility, but she's not rushing into it. She's leaving it as is to grow as it will, to let it come into what it will come into as it does. And there's a detachment from reality that really kind of speaks to me in this, and that lately I've been having a hands-off approach with my social circles, my friends, my coworkers, that I want to see what they can achieve on their own. Sure, you can call me, and I'm always here to help. I mean, I'm doing this, like, and I don't want to go on a tangent, like, I don't have to do that. I mean, I enjoy doing this, it's just sharing information. It's sharing resonance, sharing space, and all that good stuff. But again, as we look deeper into this woman sitting in the fractals of herself, God, this card is just so beautiful. It's learning how to be human again. It's learning how to be a participant in reality, like how to participate in this human life. I think we all can get a little ego-driven, madness. I am everything. I'm doing everything. Everything depends on me. Everything is, up to me. And if I'm not, it's like tyrannical. We can get very tyrannical. And that's okay. However, again, with the hands-off approach to those around you, you can pull it back. And remember that the best saying is, you are not an island. Not everything has to do with you. This has been one of the hardest things for me, because I'm such a giving person that I can overextend into giving where it's not solicited. I'm like, let me help. I'm going to help you, Hey, I'm going to make you better. And here I am, like, with my own laundry list of... So it's very much like turning that mirror back around, and what are you looking at when you look into it? Are you, answering those same directions? Are you taking that same accountability? Are you, striving to be better yourself? Are you doing things for your own higher intentions and not just sprouting out, to the ends of the earth? You should be doing this, and you should be doing that, and you can be better, and you can be, because it's like, again, you become a tyrant. You become the taskmaster, and you can also cut yourself off from being human. And again, it's just, as we look at these cards, there's so many different ways that we can analyze this. It's just a beautiful picture. But again, she's locked away in her own grid in a world of potential. So, as beautiful as that is, it's time to come out of that shell. It's time to step forward and participate in your own life. Not what's happening, not what's your, not to say what's happening, not what you're aspiring to and what you're achieving. Your personal life requires you right now. The human experience is owed a range of emotions. And we've been in our own cocoon state for these past 2 years forcibly. And now with so many things, not to say you should do this or you should do that. Again, I'm not a tyrant. What your choice is at the end of the day is your choice. And I'm not here to preach on behalf of any systematic hierarchy, be that government, religious, whatever. I'm just here to say that there's a world waiting for you to participate in. And in the rut of achievement, are you still actively participating? And instead of being this godhead, are you still being the human? And I hope I'm making sense. And if I'm not, then it's probably something that you're actively, or I'm sorry, it's something that you're passively ignoring. Like, that has nothing to do with me. I'm fine with my goals, and I'm fine with where I'm at, and I'm fine with where I'm going. And if that's you, more power to you. One day, you're going to realize that it's not all built by one person. The greatest achievements in life took place, with a lot of people behind the inspiration. And is your team up to speed with everything that you're doing? Because are you actively supporting them by actively supporting yourself? Again, this right here is reminding me, and I'm just delivering the message that I hope it reminds you that the life that you're in right now, you're in it. So step out of this and put some footprints in that dirt that's all around you. And I know that's kind of juxtaposed to my opening statements of look at how beautiful, look at all this potential. But it's going to remain just potential until you step out and you encourage it to become whatever you envision. And that is something you will do with the aid of outside influences and people at large. So, again, astrologically, we are moving into the fullness of an Aries moon. And with Aries, it's... I hate to... I don't like that word. I don't want to bring the awareness to watch out for what's going against you. More so, how are you approaching those situations that you're going against the grain of? And what kind of conflict is in your life? Is it conflict in internal? Are you growing from that conflict? Are these the right battles that you're fighting at the moment? Aries energy is very much get up your hammer, get up your sword. We got to go win this. But that could be anything. It could be anything from the systematic hierarchy that I was talking about earlier and proving them wrong. It could be where you're eating lunch for the day because you're tired of having such and such. Again, it's picking your battles. But that's very much sun energy. The conqueror, that is Aries spirit, in combination with lunar sort of tranquility, breeds for rest from the battle. So it's healing your wounds. It's healing your body from the fight. So it's definitely a time to spa day, which I'm doing tomorrow. It's definitely a time to kind of just mend anywhere that you were hurt emotionally, physically, and get better. It's time to reorganize diets. It's time to step forward and begin undoing all that, you know, I don't need to sleep. I'm just going to get up early and I'm just going to push it through. You've done that. This is your time to take it back now. And that's going to be, that should have been the past 2 days and the next 3. We'll be feeling this very intense need to just kick off our heels and really like mend ourselves from how much we've been putting out excess energy. Pervading through the week, there's also an awareness that needs to be at hand that it's not all about you. In our mind and our ego, we tend to think of ourselves as the light figure, the Christ figure. You know, I've come to do this and that and that and that and that. Just be very aware that you don't become the Godhead. Remember, you're human, and you've come to be in this life participating with other humans. We are multifaceted, multidimensional beings, very much capable of miracles, and that's all wonderful and great. But go have Sunday supper with a friend. Go have, meet up with some of your family members. Do something fun. Do something restorative for you. And no other reason. Went to town center yesterday. Saw Venom. It's a campy good time with a good friend. I needed it. We'll talk about that later, though, in the video game stream. Another things to be aware of throughout the day today. Feeling possessive, and that can be possessive over people, over your things, over yourself. We're heading into these holidays, so be of good cheer and be forthright and be giving. And if you do want to just kind of be shrewdish, that's fine too. But remember to build those boundaries up in a healthy way. Don't burn bridges for the sake of I need space. It's not worth it. And you don't ever need any reason, if you surround yourself with the right people and don't fall into victim energy of, well, they have bad energy, you can definitely ask those around you to respect boundaries, and they should be more than, available to comply with that. Impulsive actions. I've already kind of flirted with that today. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that. And I ended up wandering around for like an hour and a half before going and visiting a friend that I didn't even anticipate seeing today. So again, just be aware there's always a healthy expression. I could have went on, like a spending binge or an eating binge, but I was like, I'm going to go be participating in reality with people I actually know, so I'm going to be impulsive in that way, and that's healthy. You want to impulsively go work out, that's healthy. But again, as long as it's healing the wounds, it's healing these next couple of days, which exercise can be very, very cathartic, very, very helps you to bring this in your mind, Challenging times are also pervading in the air. We, at large, can just see that. but on a very small individual scale. This is reacting to people in an offstandish way. Again, this Aries energy can be misread as everyone's juxtaposed to me, and I'm trying to prove myself to garner my own win. But you can't be against the world because you are the world. It's you speaking it. It's you breathing it out. It's you, you know, wherever you are is where you want to be, um, to a more or less degree, but more than less. Of course, if you're ripped out of your home and torn away from your family members, then that's completely out of not what I'm talking about. You can also be in the positive awareness of feeling your confidence today. And that's actually from around today, at this time, throughout the rest of the day. And use that as an opportunity to change some routines that you've been flirting with changing. It's 4 o'clock Pacific time. And I think that's a good time to stop eating for the day for me, just to implement again that positive change. Um, sorry. Acting Out Obsessions starts this Saturday. So that's all coming. And again, I think that has to do with more of this restorative energy that we're kind of permeating in. And not restorative in like, again, it's dang, what a crazy couple of weeks we've had. I need to really rest or I'll be victim of burnout later. It's that kind of stuff. Other than that, we still have that cathartic release starting tomorrow. I was kind of highlighting that would be on the way. Again, so just find those healthy ways of impulsively letting things go, or letting your impulsion be expressed in a healthy way. And that can be working out, that can be writing, going and hanging out with friends. Look for that cathartic feeling. Like, am I zen? Am I zenning out or am I freaking out? And on that note, all of this, if you can keep this momentum of just flirting with the line of implementation of nuances that you're not used to, but you're slowly getting out of your comfort zone and you're slowly, building up this whole new life. In about 2 weeks' time, you're going to start to see that manifestation really take hold in reality of everything that you've been giving and giving and giving, not to other people, to this new way of your life. I just went and got a little speaker pill, and I went and I hooked it up, and I've been working out at home, and I've been having a blast doing that. So, just little things for implementation. A little impulsive buying led to me giving into something that, I was finding difficult. So just tweaking a little bit here and there. Perfect. On the long term, we're going to be going through unexpected events. And that's going to be going on through the next 7 months. So I guess more information on that later. On that note, I'm going to switch gears here. We're going to get into some ActRaiser Ren. I've been loving this game. Absolutely loving this game. So I'll be right back.
Well, I'm so-and-so. I was given this name by my parents. I've been to such and such a college. I've done these things in my profession. I produce a little biography. Buddha says, forget it.